Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Carter Brown, and this is Tyler Tompkins. We are going to talk about our top 10 most anticipated movies for 2018. Oh, and by the way, yeah, his name isn't just Tyler Tompkins. His name is Tyler Tompkins, and he's a great movie reviewer who's far more articulate than I am. So if you're into that, check him out.
I'm so wasted.
I'm sponsored by God.
All right, well, my honorable mentions for 2018 would have to be Galveston, which was a book written by Nick Pizzolatto, who wrote True Detective. And they're making an adaptation off of his novel. I'm looking forward to that. And I'm also looking forward to Fahrenheit 451, which is a great book that I really love.
Is that with Michael Shannon?
And Michael B. Jordan. And I can't remember who the director is, but hopefully that's good. Black Panther is also on this list. Really excited for that movie. It's not on my top 10 though. I thought the trailers looked cool, but I'm not over the moon about them. But those are my honorable mentions. What about you?
Yeah, mine. I have a couple. I'm just gonna name them fairly quickly. Red Sparrow. I'm excited. I mean, I'm just curious because I do like Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorite actresses, and I like Frances Lawrence, the director.
Yeah.
Who did Catching Fire with J.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe that'll be good. Maybe not. I don't know. Venom. Tom Hardy. That's the only reason I'm excited for it, to be completely honest, and that it's rated R. That's how it should be. A Wrinkle in Time. I like the book. Yeah. And I like the TV movie growing up as a kid. I used to watch it. I don't know if you ever saw it. Did you?
No, I may have seen it at some point. I can't really remember. I'm kind of excited about that. Only isn't Ava DuVernay doing it?
Yeah, interesting choice.
Yeah. And she did Selma, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so that it could be good.
Well, yeah, we'll see. And then Mission Impossible 6. I love Mission Impossible.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Yeah. And last one, The Art of Self-Defense, which is I'm sure none of you have heard of it, but it's this small little independent movie that's coming out with Jesse Eisenberg, and basically the gist of it is, I think he's going somewhere and he gets mugged by a group of kids, and he goes to this self-defense class and he learns like self-defense. It's kind of like the Karate Kid, and it just seemed interesting. Jesse Eisenberg, seeing him in a role like that. But yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
We're going to move on to our list of 10 through 6. We're going to start on our top 10 list. We're going to go 10 down to 6, and then he's going to do his as well. So I'm going to start. My 10th most anticipated movie is a movie called Outlaw King.
Is that David McKenzie?
David McKenzie.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And Chris Pine is playing Robert the Bruce. Little fun fact, Robert the Bruce, that name is part of the reason why my channel is named Carter the Brown, because I always thought it was really cool that somebody in history, Robert the Bruce, was named not just Robert Bruce, but Robert the Bruce. And so I was like, well, what if my name is Carter the Brown? And so I'm really excited for that, and I'm like, my favorite movie of all time is Braveheart. And so, that's Scottish. It's not very historically accurate, but who cares? This may be more historically accurate. Doesn't really matter to me, just as long as it's a great movie. And
great team behind it.
Yeah, David McKenzie's great. It's going to be really interesting to see if Chris Pine can do a Scottish accent. And so, yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, it didn't make my list, but I almost put it on there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many good movies coming out in 2018. Yeah, but that's definitely what I'm looking for.
Yeah. I think that might be one that sneaks up on people.
I hope it is.
Yeah. And then my number 9 is the Predator movie with Shane Black.
Yeah, that's on my list too.
Yeah. I've seen the original Predator. It's a lot of fun, and I'm sure that Shane Black and his dialogue, The Nice Guys, was one of my favorite movies of I think 2 years ago. I think it's one of the funniest comedies that's come out. So much style, and it's great. And I really hope that he brings not the 70s style, but his brand of humor to the Predator and does it well.
Thankfully, he made that after the Disney Fox deal went through.
Yeah.
Who knows what would have happened?
Yeah. And then my number 8 would be Deadpool 2. I've loved the marketing so far, and
the painter.
Bob Ross. I'm really looking forward to that movie. It's I loved the first Deadpool, at least for the humor. And it was just a ton of fun. It was a great action comedy. I don't think you should look up to Deadpool though. But as far as just a movie, you just like observe it and like that was a lot of fun. It's a great one, and I'm really hoping that Deadpool 2 is the same way. Excited to see Josh Brolin as the villain too.
Dude, yeah, I can't. You say that, I can't believe the movie's coming out in June. Like it's here. I mean, it's like around the corner, man.
Yeah. I didn't even realize. Yeah.
Yeah, and also the guy who I believe I could be wrong, who directed it, didn't he do like John Wick? I think he co-directed John Wick.
Yes, he did. And the John Wick movies are a ton of fun. So extremely violent.
This one could be even better than the first one.
This one, at least, probably the action will be better than the first one.
Yeah.
Then my number 7 is Ready Player One. I've read the book. The book is awesome.
Really?
Yes.
I was going to ask you if
the book is. It was actually one of my first book reviews back when I had like a shaved head and I was trying to be like all cool or whatever. But shaved heads aren't. I mean, they can be cool, but I ended up looking pretty ugly with it. But that book, extremely imaginative, just unbelievably imaginative. Really cool. It's got some really good themes in it, especially with like. Virtual reality is cool, but the real world also matters. And you shouldn't always spend your whole life behind a computer screen. It's a really cool book, and I really hope Steven Spielberg does it justice.
It's a perfect guy.
The trailers have looked good, not great for me. And I think one of the latest trailers, it kind of looks like they're changing something big in the book. I'm like, I don't know, but still excited to see it.
Yeah, I'm excited too, but like you, I wasn't blown away by the trailers because, I mean, there's a lot of special effects for this.
Yes.
Which, I mean, I guess there has to be.
Yeah.
I'm not really familiar with the book, but I'm optimistic.
No. And then my number 6 is Venom. And it's for the same reasons you listed. Tom Hardy is probably my favorite as far as like, he's not my favorite actor of all time, but he's probably my favorite actor right now as far as I look forward to seeing what he does more than any other actor right now. Because he always picks the roles that are very unhinged and brutal. Yeah. Like if there was if the only person I can think of who could possibly fill the shoes of Hugh Jackman in the Wolverine role would be Tom Hardy, because he's got that animal look in his eyes where if he's pissed at you, you better run away because he will maul you like a bear.
Yeah, have you seen Bronson before?
Yes, I've seen Bronson.
I mean, that was before all of his like big movies, so he's always been a great actor.
Yeah, and I'm pumped for that, and I'm pumped for the fact they're doing it rated R, and so that kind of makes me think that they're letting whoever's doing, I don't know who the director is, but kind of makes me think that whoever's doing it is actually having some creative control, and it'll be more of like a standalone kind of thing, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And I'm just really pumped to see that.
Yeah. Like I said, that was honorable mention, so I'm pumped. Yeah. I think it comes out later next year. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Or April. I don't know.
Yeah. I can't remember.
But yeah, I'm excited for that too. It's really solid.
Yeah.
So my number 10 is Halloween.
Halloween.
The one. Now, the only reason it's funny, a majority of these movies on my list are on there just because I like the directors a lot.
Right.
And Halloween is being directed by David Gordon Green, who is a really good director. He directed Stronger earlier.
Right.
Did you see that?
I've not seen Stronger, no.
It's really good. He has David Gordon Green has a lot of range as a director. He can do these serious dramas. He can do comedy. He directed Pineapple Express and Your Highness. So going to horror with Danny McBride, who's also co-writing the script, that's very intriguing. And it's kind of scary, but it's really intriguing, and I don't think that Blumhouse would let them do it unless they had a good idea. And Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back as her character from the first one, so I'm really curious to see how that turns out. Yeah. So that's number 10. My number 9 is Annihilation.
Oh yes, that's on my list as well.
Yeah, it was going to be a little bit higher, but there's so many good movies coming out. This is directed by Alex Garland, who did Ex Machina, which is an insanely good movie.
Yes,
it's like
one of the coolest sci-fi movies I've seen in a long time. Really inventive.
Very beautiful to look at. It's nice to look at. It's still
my favorite.
Oscar
Isaac performance as well.
Oh, dude, best Oscar Isaac performance, and for me, still it's Alicia Vikander's best performance.
Yes, it is her best. Yes,
I think she's phenomenal in that, and Donald Gleason too. He's in that. He's pretty good. I mean, he's with Donald Gleason. But Annihilation looks really good. About a group of scientists. I don't really know what it's about too much. It's a group of scientists.
Yeah, it's based off a book.
It is.
Yeah, I want to read the book. It's like a horror sci-fi book, as I understand it. But I don't really know anything more than you do about what it's about.
Yeah, and Natalie Portman's in it. It's a great actor to have in your movie. So I'm excited to see that. My number 8 is Under the Silver Lake. Have you heard of that?
I have, but I have no idea what it is.
Yeah, and it's I don't really know too much about it either, but it is a crime movie where I believe Andrew Garfield, he's in it. I think he plays a detective in LA. And the only reason I'm excited for it is because I believe A24 is producing it. I love A24.
The disaster artist. Disaster artist.
Yeah, they're on a roll, man. And it's being directed by I can't remember the guy's name. It's David something, but he directed It Follows.
Okay.
And if you direct a movie like that, I'm going to be excited for your next movie.
Right,
so that's
right.
the only reason I really made this list, just because of the director. So hopefully that movie's good. The next one is Hold the Dark. Have you heard of that one?
I have not heard of that, no.
It was directed by Jeremy Saulnier. He did Blue Ruin and Green Room. Have you seen that?
I have heard of Green Room, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's Green Room.
That has like Patrick Stewart in it, right?
Yeah, like Patrick Stewart plays this neo-Nazi skinhead. It's crazy, brutal, and awesome. And this movie looks like it could be the same thing. I don't know too much about it, but it seems to be very similar to Wind River, which was a phenomenal movie.
One of my favorites of the year.
Absolutely.
You gotta see that.
100%. And if it's anything like that, then the movie's going to be incredible. My number 6 is God Particle. Do you know what this
Yes,
is?
I think that it's probably a Cloverfield movie, maybe.
It is, and it was supposed to come out in October of this year, but they pushed it to, I think, February or March, and there's still been no trailers for it.
Yeah,
So-
it's gotta be. Yeah, it's one of J.J. Abrams' mystery box movies, but we all know what it is. Right?
Yeah, and 10 Cloverfield Lane was my second favorite movie of 2016. I thought that was a phenomenal movie, and obviously this movie is going to make my most anticipated list because of how great that movie was. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good. But yeah, that's my 10 through 6.
All right, well, it's a good list, and I'm one of them. I haven't heard of half of them, but yeah, it's a good list though. Good list. Now I'm gonna give you guys my 5 through 2. My 5th most anticipated movie of 2018 is The Irishman, and that is Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
And it's got Al Pacino. Who's the
De
other
Niro.
guy? De Niro. Yeah. And apparently they're doing de-aging stuff.
Joe Pesci.
To where like those guys are both really old now, but they're gonna actually like de-age them so much to where they're actually like 40s instead of like how old they are now.
Scorsese wouldn't do it if he didn't trust
if he
in
didn't
it.
trust that he could do it, and so I'm really pumped for that because Martin Scorsese's great. And those actors are great, and to see them on screen as playing both their older selves and their younger selves is gonna be something worth watching. And so, I'm definitely anticipating that one. All right, and my next one is it's hesitantly here, but I can't not have it on the list, and I can't have it not high on the list. But it's Solo: A Star Wars Story.
Yeah.
I'm excited and also very apprehensive about it, or hesitant about it. It's because of all the craziness behind the making of it.
I can't, but it's crazy.
This Solo: A Star Wars Story is going to be the one movie probably next year where I will make a point to actually pay attention to reviews before the movie, because I will not watch it if people say that it taints the character, if it's not good, because I just don't want them to ruin Han Solo. And so, but if they make it great and it's awesome, I'll be so happy. And so it's my number 4 on the list.
Yeah, that was that would have made my list, but after what happened to Lord and Miller, getting fired with a few weeks left of production, I'm terrified.
And they reshot the whole thing, basically.
I'm terrified. I like Ron Howard. He's a great director, but...
he's hit and miss nowadays, but yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just terrified of what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Because I trust Lord and Miller with their vision. They wouldn't do this if they didn't believe in it. But...
I don't know. Some people said that they were doing a screwball comedy or something.
Yeah, and it's just hard to do a solo movie.
Yeah.
I don't
think they should have ever done it.
Yeah, I agree. It shouldn't have been done.
But I just hope that it since they are doing it, I hope it's good.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Anyways, my number 3 is Annihilation. We already talked about that. Looks super cool visually, and it just kind of looks like a great sci-fi horror. Reminded me of Arrival, and also reminded me of Ex Machina. And it's directed by the guy who did Ex Machina, so very excited for it.
It's out in February too.
Is it in February?
We get it soon, man.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm excited for that. And my number 2 is The Incredibles 2. Because it's The Incredibles 2. I mean, how could I not have that somewhere on here? And I'm super anticipating. I mean, I can't wait to see it because, the first Incredibles was awesome. And I'm really hoping the second one is great. I have a lot of faith in it. And so I'm pumped for it.
Yeah, it's funny. They played that trailer last time. People like clapped.
Oh, yeah.
They were just so excited.
Yeah, and it's
for
like
it,
there's
man.
like almost nothing to the trailer. It's just like, yeah, baby.
It's really not a good. I mean,
It's
really,
a good teaser.
It's
just
a good
because people are like, oh, it's happening. It's a good announcement, you know.
Yeah, it's good. It's an announcement, pretty much. Like, hey, this is still happening. Don't worry. But yeah, it's solid 5 through 2, man. My number 5 is a movie I just saw the trailer for. That came out of nowhere not too long ago. The New Mutants.
Yes. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that one.
I cannot believe how good this movie looks.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it just looks. It doesn't even look like an X-Men movie. It doesn't look like a Marvel movie or anything like that. But yeah, Josh Boone's directing it. Very interesting choice, but I like everything I've seen so far.
Yeah. Yeah, that movie. See, I like with the comic book genre, I'm always wanting them to do like new and different things. Yeah. That's why Logan is one of my favorite comic book movies of all time. It's number 2. It's right behind The Dark Knight. Because it's like a serious, like hard-hitting drama in a way, but it's also about a comic book character. It's super emotional, whole 9 yards. And I kind of give Marvel some flack. Even though I think they make some great movies, I just think lots of times it seems like they're doing the same formula over and over again.
I agree.
But I'm always curious to see like something new, and the New Mutants looks like an actual horror movie.
This will be the Logan of 2018.
Yes,
If it's done correctly.
I hope.
That's Venom.
I hope it's not a bad horror movie, and there are a lot of those.
and there's I love the cast too, man.
Yeah.
Anya Taylor-Joy, Maisie Williams, Charlie Heaton from Stranger Things is in it.
Right.
And I don't know the 2 other people, but I'm sold with just those 3 people.
Yeah,
that one, hopefully it's good. That comes out in April, so it's pretty close. My number 4, I have to pull this up to read you the synopsis because this movie just sounds awesome.
Okay.
It's called Apostle. And it's directed by Gareth Evans, who did The Raid. Did you see The Raid?
I have seen The Raid, yeah.
Crazy action movie. Okay, this movie stars Dan Stevens, and here's the synopsis. In 1905, a man travels to a remote island to rescue his sister from a religious cult.
Okay.
I'm like, I was already sold with the director, but I just think this could be a really, really special movie.
Yeah. It did definitely probably have a ton of action in it, and probably extremely well choreographed action.
Yeah, and I don't know if you've seen it before, but I highly recommend to you and to everyone else. I believe, have you heard of the movie called VHS?
Yes. Okay, I've not seen it. But.
Well, there's VHS 2, which is like, it's just an anthology of little horror shorts, and Gareth Evans directed a short in that movie that had to do with this religious cult in Thailand. It's the craziest thing you will ever see. Like, you just have to go online and just look up that one, because that one anthology short makes up for the entire movie. It is fantastic. It's dark, and when you see that, I guarantee you Apostle will make your top 10 list. You're gonna be like, this is going to be insane.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch it.
And I'm insane, so it'll work. It'll work for me.
But yeah, so Apostle should be good. Hopefully it's good. But my number 3 is The Predator. I mean, I'm not going to talk about it too much for every reason you said. The Nice Guys, one of the best movies to come out in the past couple of years. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang
is also pretty good too.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Shane Black doesn't make. I like Iron Man 3. Now that I think.
I think Iron Man 3. I like everything except for I didn't like how the really cool bad guy turned out to not be the cool bad guy.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I didn't like.
Yeah, I just kind of liked how it felt, kind of like a Shane Black movie. At least. And again, Shane Black. Hopefully he's able to do what he's done with his past couple of movies, and hopefully it's good. I don't know. And my number 2 is a movie I just saw a trailer for not too long ago called A Quiet Place. Have you heard of that?
I have heard of it and don't know what it's about.
Okay, well this one was directed by John Krasinski, and it's
Jim.
Yes, and it also stars John Krasinski and his wife Emily Blunt.
All right, that's a good couple.
And basically, this trailer, you need to look up this trailer, man, and all of you. The gist of it is there's this family living in a secluded location, and they only speak through sign language. Because there's something outside, and one of the kids knocks something over, and this thing, that whatever's outside, hears that, and then they have to fight for their life against whatever is outside.
That sounds cool.
Dude, and the fact that Krasinski directed it, I mean, this is just insane, and it comes out in April, and I am so excited.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the trailer, I watched it a couple of times. I was like, man, I cannot wait to see this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So it'll be a thriller, hopefully.
Yeah, it sounds like it, and I'm excited to see if John Krasinski has he directed anything before? Or?
Yeah, he's directed one other movie before called The Haulers, which was kind of a romantic comedy with I think Anna Kendrick. It was pretty good, but this is like completely different.
Yeah. Oh, I'm interested to see that.
Yes, and apparently, like the people who had read the script that was on the blacklist said
it was on the black. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, they said there was only like 15 lines of dialogue. Like the whole movie's just sign language because they're in this.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Wow.
So it should be. Hopefully, it's good, man. I don't know.
All right. Well, now we have our number one.
Yeah.
My number one. It's in Avengers Infinity War Part 1. Right. That's what it is. Part 1. Yeah. There's not been a Part 2. Of course, it's Part 1. Anyways. Super pumped for that movie. Super pumped. The trailer looks awesome. I think in this movie they're actually going to. I mean, people are going to actually die in this one.
Yes, I hope.
Yeah. I will honestly be super pissed if nobody dies who's important, because it's one of my biggest problems with Marvel is like they act like they're stakes, but at the end of the day, nobody's going to die.
No.
This one, I'm willing to bet Cap's going to die. I think Iron Man's probably going to die. It looks like it's going to be fantastic, terrific. Thanos actually looks like a great villain.
Yeah, I like the look of him.
Yeah. He's got like this goatee, but not goatee. And I mean, it looks awesome. That in shot of like all of them like running through that jungle or whatever.
Yeah.
And like Chris Hemsworth with the beard.
That's what sells me. Whenever I see him with the beard, I just get pumped for some reason.
I'm just
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Hey man, it's that masculine, it's that testosterone in you.
Yeah, dude. When
man.
After you see the beard, you just see him knock that guy out, or who the it shows like the fighting montage. You just see him slam into a dude. I'm just like, I'm there. That's all I want to see. I just want to see that.
What about your number one?
Yeah,
same one.
It's not. Unfortunately, it's not. I am excited for that movie though. My number one is First Man.
First Man.
Do you know what that is?
I do not know what that one is.
The only reason I'm excited.
I was very ignorant.
The only reason I'm excited for this movie is because it's directed by my favorite director of all time, Damien Chazelle.
Okay, all right.
In La La Land and Whiplash.
Whiplash.
Those two movies are my top 10 of all time.
Yeah.
I love those movies. And First Man, I mean, the synopsis isn't that interesting, but I'm curious to see how he tackles it. It's about Neil Armstrong.
All right.
Played by Ryan Gosling. So
yeah, that's exciting. Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our top 10 most anticipated movies of 2018. This is Tyler Tompkins. Tyler, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can just search my name, Tyler Tompkins, on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. I should be one of the first ones that pops up, and you can just click from there. Thanks for having me on, man. It was fun. Thanks for inviting me over to your house.
Check him out. Really great guy. Very happy that he's turned out to be a good guy. Yeah, we both talked when we first met. We're like, I really hope that you're not a rapist. He's not. No,
thankfully not.
Yeah. I know. We both just like to talk about movies and whatnot. And so make sure to check him out. And never forget to be...